Cast your memories back to late 2019, early 2020, after the release and failure of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Do you remember anyone asking for a J.J. Abrams cut? So this obviously is, we've got this covered. Take what I'm about to report as a rumor, maybe even just propaganda in the grandest sense of the term. However, there is apparently a push to release another version of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This time, apparently, a pure, uncut version by J.J. Abrams that's 4 hours long. If you remember at the time, there was a great deal of speculation that George Lucas had in fact produced a Lucas cut, and that this contained footage of Han, Luke, Leia, the band back together on screen, which is what Star Wars is, what Star Wars was, and Star Wars will always only be to this fan. There was speculation that other cuts existed, and that Bob Iger had gotten personally involved to decide the direction that Rise of Skywalker was going to go. Again, this is speculation within speculation. Would it surprise me that there are multiple cuts of this movie? Absolutely not. Would any of them be any different or suck any less or have destroyed the franchise, the intellectual property that is Star Wars, any less? I severely doubt it. If, let's say, we did have this, air quotes, divine intervention by George Lucas himself into the fundamental story that was the Rise of Skywalker, it would not change the outcome or where we are at today. The Skywalkers are extinct. Rey is still a flat Mary Sue. Finn is still wasted. Poe, a total punk. And let's not forget, Rose Tico still exists. Admiral Holdo can still do hyperspace maneuvers into spaceships. And of course, Carrie Fisher still pulled a really shitty Mary Poppins, Rian Johnson bullshit escapade in The Last Jedi. Rian Johnson's, as I mentioned, Last Jedi still stands as canon. I mean, I think a lot of people with a lot of big egos saw what Zack Snyder got to do and saw the redemption that he earned as well as the clout he's probably gained. If anything, in my opinion, this is J.J. Abrams kind of feeling like he's been overshadowed by a true creative, namely Zack Snyder. Now, Zack Snyder doesn't always get it right. I think the Justice League was a great movie, but if you're a storyteller and you need 4+ hours to tell a story like Justice League was, and you're not going to break it up over 2 movies, maybe that's not the best way to present that story. Not on the big screen. Now, before all you Zack Snyder fanboys and girls and they-thems come out of the woodwork and attack me, again, I happen to really like Zack Snyder's Justice League. I thought the original Joss Whedon version was garbage. Speaking of garbage, Star Wars, at least Disney Star Wars, there is absolutely no way, there's no way a Hail Mary could occur within a 4-hour cut re-released by Abrams to in any way salvage what is the destroyed, smoking, radioactive crater that is Star Wars under Kathleen Kennedy. You could cut the existing Rise of Skywalker to 3 minutes plus credits, or you could extend it to 4.5 hours. The outcome is still the same. The Palpatine line won and stole the Skywalker family name. But hey, there's always that Star Wars High Republic writer's room with Geode, Leo Excasi, good old Jedi Buckets of Blood, and a whole lot of other cut-rate crap that they want to be the future of Star Wars. Do what you will, JJ, and Bad Reboot, you're still stuck with that. I personally believe there is no civil war at Lucasfilms. I think Jon Favreau is a solid stand-up guy. I think Filoni is good making cartoons. And I think Kathleen Kennedy needs to retire and start a nonprofit foundation to peddle all of this social justice, woke, intersectional feminism stuff that she so desperately has shoved down our throats. I'm Corey B., and this is Salty Salish Sea.